What up, YouTube? Well, what can we say, man? Bayley had to take that belt from Io Sky. Um, Bayley, man, you talking about the last 2, 3 years, going back to when she had dropped the title. Was it to Sasha or was it to Bianca? I really can't remember. Don't hold me for that, okay? It was a couple years ago. I'm getting old. But going back to the last time when Bayley, had the title. Since then, you know, she never let like not having a title stop her from being relevant. What she did was was looked out for the actual company and did what was best for the company. She helped to get over a lot of talent, among them Bianca Belair. That feud that started and led to Bianca eventually facing Sasha, taking the belt from her and having their iconic, WrestleMania moment. Then Bayley gets hurt, everything like that. But then when she comes back, you know, she basically throughout Io Sky's entire reign held her hand. She was almost like the female Paul Heyman slash wrestler. She was like a manager wrestler, throughout that time. And those things make her one of the GOATs, without a doubt. Right now, Bayley's the best to me on the roster when you consider all things. And again, it's not in-ring stuff. She's not horrible in the ring. She's old school in the ring. She's old school in the ring. Excellent seller. Good ground game, which is very important. A lost art. Everybody wants to see these high flyers go up to the top rope and do a moonsault. Flip outside and do extreme stuff. Flip, outside of the ring and twist your ankles all up. Bayley ain't got time for all that. Bayley built like a middle-aged woman. You know what I mean? She's like the Melissa McCarthy of WWE to me, especially when she went to go heel. She's funny. Whenever she got the mic, gotta listen. Bayley's the best, without a doubt. Now about Io, I know a lot of times I'm hard on these ladies, Io and Asuka and so on. And hey, I'm going to keep it real. They don't really do it for me. They just don't. But beyond that, despite that, I got to give Io credit in this match. She earned my respect. She was formidable. The title changed hands, but I'm glad, unlike what we saw Damage Control going through when they went up against the big three, just getting dominated, I didn't agree with that. I agree that, of course, Jade, Bianca, and Naomi have to win, but in that fashion, that's not the way you do it. It's just not how you do that. After building up, Damage Control like that as the biggest threatening faction, lady faction anyway, on SmackDown, and then to have them just get mangled like that. It's fun to watch, and those ladies are something to look at and to behold, but that wasn't right. But Io, man, at one point in that match, she went and did 3 straight moonsaults. Like you said, I'm not a moonsault fan, but she did 3 of them things. Like, the stamina on that woman is like something to behold. Unbelievable. She's moving the whole time. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat type stuff, man. And that's good. Bayley got the belt back. Bayley's going to be a great champion, man. Bayley, whatever situation she's in, she's going to thrive. I'm not worried about that. Curious as to what they do. That could be, not a bad way to bring in Tiffany. Because, Bayley is really great at bringing new talent along. So maybe that's the plan. Get Bayley the belt. Have her feud with Tiffany Stratton somehow. Because Tiffany needs a face to feud with. Personally, I don't think Tiffany should be in line for a belt yet. Like I said in my other video, she should feud with, say, an Alexa Bliss. That's perfect to bring her back, have her go at it with her. Right? Though Bayley could provide a similar thing. Bayley's beloved. So if she feuds with Tiffany, you see, um, those Tiffany fans will be in a bind again. So that could be another option. But I don't think she should drop the belt to Tiffany Stratton. Um, WWE, man, they do some goofy shit sometimes. In the same way, you're doing some goofy stuff with Jade, having her just. I don't mind Jade dominating, but like Jade is not even taking a hit, not taking a lick or anything in the match. That's not something I think they're going to continue. But they can't continue that. That's not going to fly. It's ridiculous. You know. Um, sure, she's a spectacle to behold, but come on. It's still wrestling, and all these girls are professionals. They're, experienced. It's not believable that they're all just getting crushed simply because you're tall and you cut up all over the place. You know what I mean? But Bayley with Tiffany would be a good way to go. Other possible feuds, I don't know. Like you got Becky and you got Rhea and them on Raw, but that makes sense. Rhea the champion of SmackDown, Bayley champion. I mean, Rhea the champion on Raw, Bayley champion on SmackDown. All right. That sounds way better to me than Damian Priest and Cody. It's the two men champions. The Damian Priest thing, I'm going to do a whole separate video talking about that. I'm flabbergasted, flummoxed. I don't get that one at all. I guess they just didn't want to give it to Drew or anything like that. Maybe Priest drops it to Punk later. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they doing with that. But that's pretty much it, man. I had to say something about Bayley, man. Bayley is underrated, underappreciated, but she's really the greatest for those who understand, what the business is about. It's not about her looks, it ain't about her physique, it ain't about none of that. And those who coming in and thriving off of like their looks and so on, they need to watch Bayley, man, and learn. That's what greatness is. All right, peace.